Hello, BookTube. I'm Peg, the book prize addict. And you know what? I'm really getting behind on book prizes. I was just going over all the book prizes that have come out since the first of the year, and I almost could give a talk on one every day from now to the end of February to catch up, because there's some really big ones coming up that I'm going to be spending more time on. So I'm hoping to make a lot of short ones just to prove that I'm in the know on all the book prizes. Okay, today I'm talking about sort of not exactly a book prize, but a book award that you can kind of be part of, and most of all, it involves a lot of fun and free reading. Okay, I have mentioned before the Mookse and the Gripes, which is a forum on Goodreads that they talk about all the different book prizes. It's my favorite. And the Mookse and Gripes is also actually a term taken from Finnegan's Wake, and there is a person behind it, Trevor Barrett. And he has been doing, talking about books and reviewing books and forming groups for years and years, even before Goodreads was available. But now he has put his forum and all his great community talks onto BookTube. Not BookTube, this is BookTube, onto Goodreads. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about what his latest thing is, and I put it in the title. It's called Mookse Madness, and it's the literary version of March Madness, which is going to start in March, and here in the U.S. it is a big deal. It started with basketball teams, where they start with 64 teams and they play each other and they dwindle down till there's just 2 left, and then there's a real winner. So that's basketball fans really like that, but it's kind of taken over the term in the U.S. here. They have March Madness parties and March Madness sales at the store, and it's just a real thing. So this is really in the same format as the basketball March Madness. What it is he has picked out 64 short stories from just an author can just have one on there, so it's not filled with the best authors, and it's from all the years, I believe, from like 1900 up. And I'm going to give you links here to the list of them and the forum itself, and just about all of them are free, and a lot of them are available if you just Google them. They might not be legal versions, but a lot of teachers, if they teach it in a class, they'll put up a version, and if you Google it, you can find it, and it's not illegal to read it. So I have, and then come March, we're going to start voting have different rounds and different brackets. He's broken it up into 4 brackets, and see, I have the 3 of them there, and here's the one there. And he'll do it just like they do in the basketball games. They'll put one against the other, and we'll vote what we like. So I've started reading. I just started reading last night on it, actually, and they go pretty fast. They're not long, and then I hope to read them again just before we vote on them. So a lot of short stories I like to read twice to really get the feel of them. So I've given you links on all that. His blog, where he talks about it, and the Goodreads. You may have to sign into Goodreads on the one link. But anyway, there's much talk about that. There's been just one book that I did end up buying because I wanted, anyway, it's a story that I wanted to read from his list in this The Wine Dark Sea by Robert Aikman. Now, the name of the story is called Inner Room, and it's kind of a horror story. Not many of the stories are horror. All the short stories are just about literary fiction, but this is excellent, and I'm looking forward to reading the other stories in that. So, but as I said, I've read about 10 of them now, and just about all of them I've been able to look around and find for free. So it's free reading. That's always good. Okay, so I encourage you to join that. At least read some of them. If you want, if you could join his forum, join the forum there, and you can comment on the people will be commenting on the different stories as we vote for them. So I just think it'll be a fun thing. Anyway, and one other thing about the Mookse and Gripes guy, he has started or I guess restarted a podcast, and he just put out the first one today, and I'm leaving a link to it, and it is on Anita Brookner. I think there's a lot of interest in her lately. I've seen some booktubers, I think somebody's even trying to read all her works. So anyway, he has this great podcast where he actually talks a lot. There are no spoilers in it, but he talks about her life and her writing, and also goes into her first four novels. One of them was A Start in Life. There's a couple others. They'll be named in there, and the big one is The Hotel du Lac. Anyway, which won a Booker Prize, so it's being talked about a lot lately. Even Sean the Book Maniac had it in his hall yesterday, and I don't think he thinks he's going to like it, but I think he will. He is planning on reading it, so it'll be interesting. So anyway, I'll be back, hopefully a lot this month with different book prizes, but I thought I wanted to share this one with you, and I thought it would be fun and free to join in. I also said, am a patron of this Trevor or Mookse and Gripes, and if there's anybody you ever want to be a patron for, he's a great one. He puts out so much and does so much work with podcasts and blogs and reviews. He's just great. So he is a person. Anyway, so hope to see you all, and hope you can read some of these short stories and comment on them. Okay, I'll be back soon. Bye.